Hello, friends, and welcome back to my channel. And there was a long gap in the videos, and I couldn't upload the videos because of my weak health condition. But I'm fine now, and I will assure you that the videos will be coming up in a regular manner. So, in this video, I'll be interviewing an GPAT qualifier candidate or a candidate who is now studying at Naipur Mohali and is pursuing his master's in pharmaceutics. Naipur, for the commoners, is an institute which is kind of the East Institute in this nation to pursue masters or rather pharmaceutical specialization. And he is also GATE qualified, and his GPAT rank is All India rank 19, and his Naipur's rank is All India rank 20. So with that, his academical aura is well known with the ranks, and that is the ranks are in itself definable about his academic aura. With that, he's also very fun-loving and indeed a talented orator, and also is he well versed with dramatics. And there's a thing about him, like it's a hearing, or might say it's a rumor, or we really don't know how sure it is, but it goes around in the college that he skipped his meals to stick to his determination to clear the examination. So that's the kind of determination which he gave to the examinations, and the results show it very well. And also is a saying that he didn't used to talk to his parents, now that we don't know how sure I am of. But also, if you have any questions, put down it in comment sections. If he is free, he will answer to them. This is something I haven't talked to him about earlier, but if he is free, he'll surely answer. He's a nice guy. And that was about it. And also, is he like known for participating in various street plays, a cultural guy? That's it. So I'll start with the interview. Like, let's not move with the introduction part very long. Thank you. And that's it. Please like, share, and subscribe. Okay, so we have Aradhya Wadikar with us, and let's start the interview. My very first and very basic question, would you please like to elaborate your comprehensive approach towards GPAT, which includes your study from first year of your academics till the final year? And I would also like to add if you are preparing for anything else to perfect yourself.
Okay, thanks for the first question, Kshitij. Let me elaborate first according to the point wise. Your first point was how I started in what manner, at what time and I started in my 4 year, whatever that schedule. So, on light of it, I will say that if we are, as soon as I joined the college in first and second year, I'm not properly engaged with the B farm just for M farm. That is not in light of that, I have to do the M farm first. So, uh, whatever I am doing in the first year, that is not in touch with the advanced study. So it is just as writing the paper and get passed for the university. That was only in head for the first year. As soon as I entered in second year, I saw some of the seniors like in third or fourth year, they are preparing for some of the exams whose name is GPAT and they will get a stipend of this. So we are fascinated about it. Is like, yeah, seniors are doing that. The ranks are so 6, 12, 18. So we are fascinated. We somehow some amount of fantasy like created. The Naipur is this, ICT is this. So with that inspiration, we created ourselves according to that. We are trying to adapt it ourselves according to that. Nice. We have to use these types of books only. We have to use these type of study. If we have any doubt, go to the seniors, go to the faculties, watch this. In fact, I had take a much and much help of the YouTube than whatever I have get on the YouTube and to net Google. Whatever the materials would I get from both of these sources is quite perfect for me for the study. And what I did last from the second year, for last of the second year, I had started my preparation. Get fit in mind. Now I am ready for doing the GPAT, and now I had to start my preparation. As soon as I entered the third year, there was a pressure कि नहीं we have to we are only made for the GPAT. So that was quite a narrow-minded approach But
Yeah,
that one is right for that particular 1 or 2 years, because whatever I had do, as soon as our college has also that is the opportunity to become cultural committees, Rotary Foundation like work, all of the events are there. So I don't back up from it, but concurrently I work for both of these, like cultural and all for study. So I didn't say that you have only the narrow approach for your study. It should be whatever we say that elaborated approach for your studies too and for other works. So as soon as I entered for third year, I started using or going through all the reference book like KD, Martin, Subramanian also, and Lackman, according to my preparation, according to the schedule which I have provided, according to university schedule, according to the syllabus copy provided by the JPAT. So I will go through it. Before the answer for your first and second point, that how should I prepare, from how I get the ideas. So as our senior has visited to a college as soon as they get admissions to Upper Naipur. So they when they visited to a college and tell that Naipur is so, that these facilities are provided in Naipur, this type of education quality has been there. So we are curious about to learn at the particular institute. So during with that inspiration, we are preparing for the Naipur. And last of the second year, I had started my preparation. And how I started? So firstly, I go to the university syllabus. Whatever till the second year, whatever the syllabus I have till the second year, first I focused on it. Try to complete it in second year. As soon as I started my third year, started with the university syllabus as well and the GPAT syllabus too. And during that, I didn't focus about all the MCQs, whatever that short answer question. I didn't focus on it. I just tried to cover the whole syllabus as till according to the university and the JPAT syllabus copy till my final year start.
Okay, that was it. So very comprehensive approach I can see, and as you told that you were involved in cultural activities, and that was very apparent by your cultural secretary membership, and I have been under you and working with the same. And under you, it was very nice. And also, you used to participate in Pathanatyas, that we call street plays. So it was all seen with that, and indeed you are an all-rounder. So I'll go to the next question. Do you think in GPAT accuracy matters to score? Like improve our accuracy, we have to score. Like if our accuracy is on the right mark or on point, then we could score higher. So do you think if accuracy matters in GPAT, and if yes, why?
Okay, to be frank, Satish, how many times I'm not admiring myself, but till now, after my GPAT, I have given 4 to 5 interviews, and this is the only question that I have been asked to me many times. This is the only a common question, sir. How can we accurate about our questions to be solved in GPAT? How is the what we can say that it is a magic number? What could be the magic number for it to solve?
Indeed,
Whether it be 1, it may be 100, maybe 90. So I only said that now if you are in third year, just focus on your study. As soon as you are in final year, you are in a headset to do that. No, I have only 6 months. In the upcoming January, I have to face the exam. If you are in a survey of doing of your if you are solving your papers, like whatever the MCQ papers, whatever the test series you are solving, make your accuracy as soon as you karo, including if you have 125 questions in your test, assess yourself. How many questions would you solve in your first attempt? If you have 3 hours for your 125 questions solving, so according to that, in your first term, if you are solving 60 questions, it means you are accurate about 60. So there are 3 types of candidates I may measure. Who have studied, those candidates can eliminate out of 4 can eliminate 2 options. After seeing the option, one candidate is they can eliminate no. These 2 options are not right. I am confirm about it. These 2 options are not right. This type of candidate are one. Okay. Second type of candidate, I know. Out of 4, this one is confirmed. It is not the answer. So you have to choose out of 3. And third candidate is more. So he can say no. Answer is out of this. So third, I don't deal with the third type of candidate. So in between of 2, if you are able to solve 60 questions in your first term in any exam like GPAT or whatever it may type of, if you are able to solve 60 questions, whatever I feel in my JPAT, as soon I receive the paper. As the time start, I found that in 30 to 40 minutes, I viewed all the papers, and out of this, I only solved 54 questions. 52 to 54 was the number. I only solved 52 to 54 questions in one attempt in 40 to 50 minutes. I didn't memorize what the minutes were there, but it may be 30 to 40 minutes. There are 52 questions he marked. Yes, that one is the I am confirmed about it. Okay. Out of that, I reach towards up till 115 question. I have solved 115 question. Out of that, I can say that whatever the two candidates I have said, the first candidate, I know the two options are not right. The second candidate, I know the first option is not right. So accurate yourself, make assure yourself what is your accuracy. If you are found that you have to choose only one option from the two, then you go with the higher number, and you go with that question. You make your tick to the question. And if you are following second candidate, that you know the answer must be one out of his three. The तीनों में से एक आंसर है. If you are sure about that, so go with that question. I only allow these two type of the candidates to go with the question. Don't go with the third candidate. If you are making whatever we can say that you just अगर हम तुक्का मार रहे तो that not to be the option. If you must know, at least you can eliminate the one option to that question. So go with that.
Indeed, such an like I'd say that was if you know or you don't know, I don't know about that. But if you know Roman Saini, he was one very dynamic IAS candidate. If you know Roman Saini, he's the founder of Unacademy. Am I audible?
Yeah, I know the founder, but I didn't know the name.
Yeah, Roman Saini. His approach was kind of similar. He said the same thing. Like if you know two options of the four, then you have to eliminate two. Two are already eliminated. You have two in your hands. So 50% chances are that your answer will be correct. So 50% chances are worth to take. That's what you said, and that's what your approach was as well. So that was about it. And next question.
Students, that I would also say that it is a highly unpredictable exam. What it may be the GPAT, whatever it may be the NIPER. What I feel that it highly unpredictable exam. So we can't tell that each question are must be from the syllabus.
Yes, indeed.
Without this word from and throw it out. The question are must be from the syllabus.
Elimination technique. Yes.
It is not a mandatory. The question are that type which you are unaware to solve. ऐसे ही क्वेश्चन पूछे जाएंगे जो आपको नहीं दिखाई देंगे आज से पहले. ऐसे ही क्वेश्चन वहां पे होंगे.
जी जरूर. And the next question is, I recently had my exam as well. I was for appearing for CDS. That was my trial attempt. Was not a valid attempt. But on the day when notification came out, I had the feeling like I had been preparing for around like 6 months. And then there was the exam day. And then there was a day before the exam. And then there was the actual hour when I was sitting in exam. And then there was a time when paper was in my hand. So how are your feelings then? Like when you had your paper, like 1 year of preparation or 3 years of comprehensive preparation to the same moment, and now it's going to happen. You have the paper in your hand, you have to solve it, you have to ace it. So how was your feeling at that particular moment?
Actually, connected to that answer, I will add the opinion of one of my friends who is also the rank 6. What are his opinion about it? He also told me that, and I also satisfied with his opinion. He would have said that whatever maybe you have studied in 1 year, 2 year, or 3 years, okay, that's matter too, but that's matter up to 60 to 70%. But 20% which matters for solving the paper is your calmness. How much amount of that we can say that we must not about hyper about that situation. You must be calm. You must be silent about it by your head, by your thoughts too. Don't make your thoughts run due to that time. During that time, you must be silent by your head too, by your thoughts. Just make them stop. Because as soon as you make them stop, your head is correctly going, your mind is correctly going towards your question asking, what's the approach of asking your question. So make them stop your thoughts from running. That's what is more important, because whatever maybe you are studying, as I saw that there is no any relation with your preparation, no any preparation. It only make you stable or suitable to solve only 50 to 55 questions. Out of other questions you have to solve by your mindset, by your other knowledge, apart from your study, apart from your syllabus. because that questions that cover your syllabus, but such type of questions which only solved by your calmness, by your whatever method, what are the experience, what are, you have from last 3 years, and for that experience and for revising that thoughts at that particular time, you must be calm. Whatever method, what type of paper you may receive, what type of question they were asked, don't be hyper about that. Don't be hyperized about the situation. Be calm during that particular time, at least for the 3 hours. That's what is more mandatory. That's what I done for NIPER. As for GPAT, maybe I have got hyper about the particular paper. That paper was too hard. I find it from 1 hour, but the first 1 hour, the paper is not hard. But as soon as I make myself calm, no, silent, make silent your thoughts. I did go with the better way. That's my opinion. Be calm for that particular theme hours.
Such a calm approach, I have to say, and like it's really exemplary about you, and that is also example of MS Dhoni. We can say like has to be calm. Like जो होना था हो गया है, पर एग्जाम में है तो जब आंसर्स आएंगे वैसे आएंगे. उस वक्त का सोचना, पिछला क्या सोचना, आगे का क्या सोचना. Thank you. And let's go to next question. Like, what's your thought or optimum time for preparation for such examinations? Like, for that matter, when we say about GRE or UPSC, like, as for this was a question asked by a third-year candidate. So, what would you say? What is the optimum time to start preparations for whatever competitive exams you are preparing for?
Okay, I will go with the illustrations with that. There are a much amount of candidates with me who are preparing for GPAT. They have started prepare for with me in the final year. They have started preparations with others right from third year. And there are such candidates we are come with a mindset at the BPharm for GPAT. There are some candidates we are from right from first year, right from first day, they are in the head said no, only GPAT. We had started our preparations in the second year. Like some are candidates, they have started their preparations in the final year. With me, one of my friends, he has started preparations with me in final year. I will tell you frankly, he is unaware about what are the basic concepts of organic chemistry. He didn't know about the analytical chemistry, he didn't know about the biology. But his hard work in 3 or 4 months achieved him a good rank. He also get qualified, he also GPAT qualified. So I only said with these examples, you must have the smart study, you have the better guidance, you must have a better tool to use for the study. Tool to use means what are the books you have, you must have to use in a proper way in a smart study. Don't be what I said that कि गधे की जैसे study मत करो. कुछ भी पढ़ना है, don't be that type of study. कि पढ़ना ये important नहीं है. Go with the smart study. कि हाँ ये पढ़ना है तो particular cognos is the volatile. If you know cognos is the volatile, then make it at last. Revise it. Revise is the only option to make that fixed volatile subjects. So go with that. And I only say that for the third year student, if you are fixed with your aim, only GPAT only or for 2 years we have to study for the GPAT, then go start with the third year. That will be help you to attain a very stable situation. What I can say that stable situation means till GPAT you are in the well-feed state. You are in the well-feed state of your stomach, so that you start to whatever that we can start to talk with when we are in well-feed state. So it will help to you achieve a good rank. So be in a well-fit state so that you appear for the GPAT. It will help to revise you. It will help to solve you more MCQs. It will help to solve your approaches for the particular exams. For books like Inamdar ma'am ka book hai, then Pearson is the book, then various MCQs, various test series. Go through it if you are properly completed of all of your studies. And if you are in a final year, then make yourself speeded so that we can so you can at least achieve for your complete your syllabus.
Okay, so you say that if there's determination and will to work hard, then there's no time that can be bound to you. Like 3-4 months would matter the same, and 3 years would matter the same. In fact, like if you have the will and hard work, then it will all be the same. Okay, so now we are in uncertain situation of if GPAT will be conducted in January or if it will be conducted in March, or we don't know it yet. There's no forms out for GPAT yet. But with this uncertainty, like what would be your plan? Like let's consider GPAT happens in January itself. So let's consider there are 2 months left for GPAT. So what would be your plan for 2 months? Like 2 months left, what would be you doing in your last 2 months?
In last 2 months, as soon as I come after the Diwali, I come the 3rd of November, and we have the date shifted from 24 to 28,
You
and we
remember
are
the
very
date as
happy
well.
that.
That's really interesting.
So as soon as I come up 3rd of November to the Nashik, so the GPAT date has been extended for us from 24 to 28, and we are very happy with the mindset of that. No, we are getting extra 4 days for our preparation. So as soon as I reach, I make my schedules that these subjects are remaining, these subjects are ready to revise, and these books are yet to remain for marking in a sense for first time revision. And frankly, what I can say from my preparation, uh, um, I have started preparation from second year, but still, still I feel the scarcity for the time because I didn't get a proper amount of time for revise Inam Darman book or get read for Pearson. Yet I read all the reference books, but still I get the time for. Instead of that, I have solved many question papers. Like I had a test series of 2 or 3 external lecturers, so I have used that test series. So I only go with that key if you have the 3 months in your hand, whatever you have learned, if you are viewing your book, if you are making a revision of your particular book, just take eye on it. If you are able to make it sense by your interpretation, if you interpret that particular sentence in your head, don't waste your time to revise it. Just go with the particular sentence, which is not interpreted in your head by yourself. That if you are not able to revise it, so go with that sentence. Don't waste your time on unnecessary things that you are know well. If you are know the analytical chemistry well, just make it revise. And whatever I tell you, particularly the third year student, if you are you have habit to make a notes, go through it. But you don't get a sufficient amount of time in the final year to make it note. So what I suggest to make underline, to make highlight, use a highlighter or highlight particular word. So it will help you in last 3 months to make it revise. Just use make revise, just make interpretation of that particular one sentence only. No need to revise all the particular data given on the particular page. So just make a highlighted subject and revise volatile subjects format. Try to solve, if you are completed your syllabus well, just you are making revision, then try to solve MCQ, try to solve your test, try to solve your Inamdar Man book, that is the particular previous year question papers which I given in Inamdar Man book. Go through it.
Okay, that was it. So your last 2 months strategy was also comprehensive and it was very devised. I see it is planned and you know it very well with the dates. Like you came on 3 November. That to remember is really fascinating. Like you came home from 3 November. I never remember when I go home and when I come from home. And let's turn to the last question. If you had any plans other than NIPER or GPAT?
Particularly, it is my other plan to complete my MPharm. I am particularly, it's a subsidiary, I will say. I am particularly aim in the entrepreneurship. As soon as I completed MPharm, or particularly MS from the NIPER Mohali, till the jobs, till I get the particular job. So it's kind of fantasy to join for the NIPER, nothing else. That's why I have prepared. So I would say I have particularly made for the entrepreneurship. I will go through.
Okay, so you have plan already and NIPER is your subsidiary plan. So that's it. Thank you for the interview.